The auto space for a few minutes, and FADA data is out this morning. January total vehicle sales, retail sales have been up 6.63%. Passenger vehicle sales have been up 15% year on year. Commercial vehicle sales have been up 8%, and two-wheeler has been up 4.2%. In fact, the overall auto retail grew by about 6.6% and aligns with FADA's earlier survey of flat to moderately positive January. C S Vigneshwar, President of FADA, joining us now on NDTV Profit to speak about the numbers coming in. On ground, what we are hearing, Mr. Vigneshwar, is that there is a marked improvement so far in January. Is that what your numbers are also telling us today?
Yes, there's been a decent month of January. At least we have started off the calendar year with something positive. A lot of things actually helped us out there. The marriage season also is going strong, so that's helped us out. We also saw some of these registrations being pushed from December to January, which we also suspected in when we gave our last press release in December, because December was a little bit lower than expected. It has actually come true. When we saw the first week of January, when we observed how the registrations happened then, our suspicions were true because a lot of registrations happened in the first week. Usually this doesn't happen that way, but it also means that the market is strong, and we also saw that the stock days also come down a bit, which means that the retail is quite strong, and we have seen one of the highest ever numbers in passenger vehicles. So it gives us immense confidence to go forward, looking forward to a much more positive.
Let's go back to that.
Retail.
Let's go back to that. You said we've seen the highest ever numbers in passenger vehicles, retail passenger vehicles.
It is one of the highest ever. The highest ever was during Diwali. It happened the highest, but it is quite strong. We also predict that the budget and the tax waivers for income tax for anyone at 12 lakhs would also help here. Apart from that, we also believe that there's a very strong auto show which happened where a lot of new releases have happened. And because of that, there would be a very strong showing going forward.
Mr. Vigneshwar, I'm wondering, in the four-wheeler space, can you help me understand, if you splice the segments, what are the pockets that are doing well? Because you talk about a Dzire that has been launched by Maruti Suzuki, which is a revamped one, right? And it's getting a lot of interest in the pre-booking space as well. And I'm wondering what kind of implications that has for the wider space, because you had a gravitation towards the SUVs, which is an old story. But will people move back to a small sedan?
The SUV story is here to stay. I don't think it's going to go away. And it's not only a story in India, it's a story throughout the world where SUVs are gaining more prominence, and their market share is also going up. Whilst the small car segment, whether it's a hatchback or even a sedan segment, does exist, perhaps the growth stories may not be great there because today the customer wants SUVs. But there is also a niche market which exists, and sometimes the niche market could also be in large numbers for a sedan or also for a small car segment. For many years, many quarters, we've been having a lot of headwinds in the small car entry-level segment. But we have seen that in the last couple of months, those things improve. We've been having better small car entry-level sales happening. And with Dzire, which is slightly above the entry-level segment, if the refreshed Dzire would certainly bring in a lot of interest, because it's a very well-known name in the automotive segment.